What you're seeing here is a rat person, but not just any rat person. She, along with her growing number of peers, are the top echelon of rat people. A drop in the bucket, a grain of sand in the desert of the massive growing phenomenon of low-energy girls. The rat tribe's low-energy women often post videos of how little they do during the day. In fact, this is what you can see here with timestamps. You can see exactly just how little is done. I'll be playing these in the background while I talk, so keep an eye out for them. But first, a data broker rap. Deep within the corporate offices of a data broker, something is happening behind closed doors. Your privacy is forfeit. Your details on the street. You made us loads of money. That cash is pretty sweet. We hope you like the spam calls. Junk text that daily beep. You cannot escape us with data broken bros. What if there is somebody who doesn't like you? Somebody who's a business competitor, somebody who's a jilted ex, anyone, a classmate, it doesn't matter who, a business colleague, someone who's out to cause trouble for you. They can pay private investigators who use special tools which gather information about you. I'm not talking about a Google search here. I'm talking about those nasty little tools that can find out exactly where you live, how much money you make, all that kind of stuff. Well, guess what? All that information comes from data brokers, and there's a way to fight back, and it's Incogni. I use Incogni personally because I am a target of the Chinese government. So I don't only have the Chinese government and all their cronies after me, but all sorts of funny zealots and weirdos who want to prove themselves worthy of the Chinese government. I hate SerpentZA. Not only does Incogni go out to these countless data broker websites and demand legally that they remove all of their information about you, but they also have a custom removal feature on their Unlimited and Family Unlimited plan, which allows you to tell them, if you find your data on any website out there, you tell them and they'll go and get it removed. Go to incogni.com/Winston to get 60% off Incogni. Use the code Winston. That's incogni.com/Winston. Use code Winston. And now, back to the show. So what are rat people exactly? No, I'm not talking about the tens of millions of Chinese people who eat rats. Yeah, that's fairly common in some areas of China. In fact, even I ordered and ate a rat at a famous restaurant. And there are famous live streamers who raise and eat rats. No, I'm talking about rat people. Perhaps you've heard of Tangping, lying flat, or the Bailan, let it rot movement, both of which were social movements of giving up, leaving aspiration behind and just coasting along on fumes, getting by without the hassle or burden of ambition. Well, rat people are the next evolution of these two movements. The thing is, being a rat person, or low-energy rat person, if I am to use the correct term, is actually more of a lifestyle choice. If you look online in China, the most popular rat people and low-energy girls all seem to be fairly well off. I mean, they're in nice apartments, they have access to expensive phones and gadgets, order takeout, and although they live like rancid slobs, they don't look as if they've been dragged through a dumpster full of used needles. No, they're clean, and absent of the expected matted hair and bed sores. You see, there's a bit of a grift happening here, a bit of a deception. Many of these online low-energy rat guys and girls streamers have noticed that streaming themselves being lazy slabs of slob meat is paying off. Previously, many of them were popular beauty live streamers or high-energy, wake up and do exercise type vloggers. Their views and interest in their streams were dwindling. Recording themselves behaving like slovenly gits somehow resonated with China's youth, however, and sparked off massive views and engagement. It seems that the youth of today in China resonate with the idea and culture of the low-energy rat. In fact, The movement has appointed an official mascot to their cause, a cute rat that sleeps on a glue trap and drinks rat poison to survive. Seriously, merchandise sales are off the charts. Students and regular office workers are joining the ranks, posting about their low-energy rat-like adventures, showing off how little they managed to do during both their work days and their time off. It's almost like a competition to see who can be the laziest. It turns out that low-energy rat people are legion. It is a mindset and a lifestyle. No matter what your social standing or position, China's youth are embracing it, and it makes sense. China's economy has been steadily getting worse. Youth unemployment has been getting higher and higher. Jobs are paying less but demanding more hours. The youth of China are feeling abandoned, and many have lost drive and ambition. They feel camaraderie and a sense of belonging in the tribe of the low-energy rat. They shy away from watching content that makes them feel guilty. The kind of high-energy, healthy lifestyle streams that used to do well and motivate people to improve their lives now turns them off. They want to embrace the laziness, indulge the inner sloth, forget about ambition, and not feel guilty about swiping their lives away. Please don't let this spread. I've seen how bad the phone addiction is in China, and it's getting worse all over the world. People are glued to their phones from the moment they wake up till the moment they pass out. Even China's official National Bureau of Statistics, conservative stats state that the 18 to 59-year-old demographic in China spend on average 7 hours and 19 minutes screen time on their phones per day. Actual figures are higher and most likely 8+ hours per day. There is no social pushback, and phenomenons like lying flat, let it rot, and the low-energy rat tribe encourage, normalize, and excuse the total surrender to the enticing glow of a smartphone. I'd like to think that there's hope for the youth of China, but it's pretty bleak at the moment, especially with the Chinese government throwing everybody under the bus with this new K visa, which they've just announced. And if you're not familiar what that is, because America has implemented that $100,000 barrier to entry for H-1B visas, China thought this is a great time to score points on the international stage and basically flip off the US by saying, we're going to offer an immigrant visa for people with skills to come to China, and it's not going to cost $100,000. So there. Problem is, youth unemployment is so huge in China right now that them offering those positions to foreigners is a big FU to the youth of China, especially since the kind of jobs that the Chinese youth are good at are the kind of jobs that will come in on the K visa. STEM positions, programming, the sciences, engineers. Those are the jobs that Chinese people are already very good at. They do not need foreign talent to come in and take away from the incredibly small pool of jobs that exist at the moment. So the youth are very upset about that. They're upset about a lot of things. And like I said, I just hope that things can improve for the youth of China. And, this whole smartphone addiction thing, I don't want to get on a high horse. I'm a big fan of tech. I'm a big tech nerd, always have been my entire life. And I've always advocated for, all these smart devices and these cool things and gadgets. I love that kind of thing. But I have seen how it can ruin lives. And I do believe that there's a balance. And I hope that everybody manages to find the balance that works for them in their lives. Anyway, unlike the low-energy rat tribe, stay awesome. Thank you for watching, and please check out my weekly live show, The China Show, for an up-to-date, fun, and action-packed look at what's going on in China.